What is up, Step listeners? Welcome back to another episode of the Step Sergeant Podcast. As per usual, we have our host, Tim Hunsick.
What's up, everyone?
Our co-host, Eric Hunter.
Hello.
And the co-host of hosts with the mostest below, Sean Johnson. What's going on, y'all? Y'all doing all right today? As always, y'all can find us on any platform you can hear or see. So let's get rolling. What we got?
I got you.
We're getting into a story first, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I got you. You know, you always keep me motivated, so I want to
Hell
share
yeah,
a story about motivation.
Okay.
And you know, in particular, the ways soldiers find motivation. Right. So this story is World War II.
Okay.
Apparently, true story. Yeah, way back.
During
During World War II, Polish soldiers adopted an orphan bear cub in Iran.
Okay.
They named it Wojtek.
Okay.
And they fed him condensed milk from a vodka bottle, and he grew up with the unit. Like any good troop, he learned things such as wrestling, marching, saluting, drinking beer, and eating cigarettes. When the unit had to ship out to another area, pets were not allowed. So what did they do? They enlisted the bear into the military.
Wow.
Full-fledged soldier.
Wow.
Canines
be damned.
Reports and videos show that Wojciech reportedly helped move artillery crates, and the unit has since adapted the bear carrying a shell as their emblem.
Wow. That's fucking tough. That's tough fucking unit lore right there. That's tough.
No. If you're field artillery, could you imagine if your field artillery unit was a bear carrying a shell, and the reason was because some drunk soldiers back when your unit was first founded fucking just found a bear and were like, bet you we can keep him. So that bear was the motivation that kept that unit together.
Hell yeah, that's tough as fuck.
Yeah.
I was gonna comment, this is definitely some white soldiers.
They're Polish. They're Polish, so that fucking tracks. Yeah.
But yeah, man, that's a tough shit, bro. That's cool. I like that. I would be a wreck if that was like the unit patch. I'd be a wreck. A bear carrying fucking
And the reason is because your fucking founding fathers of your unit carried a bear.
Yeah.
I would like to be the dude that established that kind of fucking
dope.
Yeah.
Imagine just fucking people remember. I don't know. It's all about a lasting legacy, right?
Yeah, that's tough, bro. You can't beat that. Motherfuckers would just be using lions for anything, for like branding purposes and shit.
Yeah.
Imagine motherfucker had a real bear, bro. Real bear, I fuck with that.
That they raised from a baby.
Had him eating cigarettes.
That is crazy.
That's crazy. Condensed milk from a vodka bottle. Crazy.
Hey, man. I mean, you got a baby bottle in fucking World War II? Like, just walking around with it? I don't think that's standard issue. I don't know.
Nah, we could do that. We make it ready.
Something like that. Imagine if somebody rode him into battle.
You know how fucking demoralizing that is, bro? I'd be like, yo, what the fuck? Hey, I'm out of here, bro.
I'd be like, nah, I surrender. Fuck this.
I'm good, bro. I'm fucking good. And the motherfucker's eating a lot of rounds, too. Like, it's a bear, bro.
Yeah. I mean, you gotta think they're using like 9mm and fucking 45. That shit.
Nothing.
It's gonna take a lot more than that.
Nathan. Fucking like, hey, what the fuck was that?
All it's gonna do is piss him off like a fucking wasp sting from a 9mm.
That shit is crazy, bro.
Shit.
Just fucking crazy.
Yes.
All right.
As someone who has ran into bears, Tim, you probably could speak on that a little bit.
You kind of ran into a bear too, all right?
Yeah. A little bit. I was not as close as Tim. Tim was way closer to me. I just acted like I ran into a bear.
I got some bear history.
It's the...
Oh, fucking God. That's showing your age.
Act like you don't know. Act like you don't know.
I do, but that's showing your age.
What do you want to know about a bear? Sorry.
I was saying you just have more experience.
That close-up experience.
The close-up experience.
Yeah.
About taking a bear down. I don't know. I heard Tim wrestled a bear one time.
Double-legged bear.
So, no, we were bear hunting.
Wow.
That's crazy. What type of caliber do you use for bear?
It just depends. You could use a 44 or the smallest that I personally would go is a 308. But some people use like a 357 Magnum or larger. I mean, it just depends. I mean, if you're hunting like in Alaska, then you obviously need to up that. But if you're hunting just a black bear, then usually you can get away with a little bit smaller round. But we were in Idaho hunting black bears, and we were just chilling. Like, and bears are the best things to hunt because they're fucking lazy, and they like to sleep in. So they don't really come out to do anything until like mid afternoon. Like 11 o'clock in the morning kind of time. So you can you can sleep in and you can stay up late and drink and just do whatever the fuck you want until, oh, it's 10 o'clock. Let's go hunting.
Let's go kill this fucking bear.
And depending on how you're hunting the bears, I mean, we were spot and stock hunting this time around. So we're out sitting on a hillside just glassing, looking for animals or just anything on the range that we were at. And we saw a bear that we were like, oh, like that's a cool looking bear. It looks like relatively decent in size, right? But we were, I don't know, probably like 1,800 meters away. And so we're like, well, we better move closer because it was progressively moving kind of like downhill at this point because it was like later in the afternoon. So it was going back to wherever it was going to sleep or just going to get water or whatever. So we start going down and kind of, side hilling across. And my buddy was like, hey, I'm going to stop and see if we can find the bear again so we can kind of judge where it's going to go. So we're kind of chilling. And then I turn, and so it's like me, my buddy that we were with, and then some other guys were coming up from below us, kind of up this like little game trail. And the dudes were like, oh, we spooked a couple of bears, but they were like first year bears, like really, really small down below. We were like, oh, okay, we're not really worried about it. It's whatever. About 20 minutes later, we kind of came up on those bears, and one of them ran at us, but I didn't realize how small first year bears are because they only weigh like 75 to 80 pounds.
Wow.
And so I wouldn't say I wrestled it, but like my buddy and I just kind of like pushed it away.
Oh.
Because it just came up more curiously than anything. Like it wasn't threatening in any kind of way. Like it kind of, honestly, I thought there was something wrong with the bear.
Oh, damn.
But then it ran off, and we never saw that bear again. Whatever. But no, all my other bear stories, like Tetons, up in the national park there, were just early spring. We were hiking I was up there with my uncle. And we had a bear just literally walk 5 feet in front of us with its cub. Just came out of the bushes, just meezying on over, and we were like scared the shit out of us, cause I had bear spray this time, but I had it hooked up, it was in my water bottle holder on my backpack, cause I was like, oh, I'm not gonna need it. Yeah. I saw more bears in that 1 week trip than I've probably seen in my whole entire fucking life.
Fucking bear attracted. Fucking repellent, bro.
But the scarier part was that I had a cub. Generally speaking, black bears are going to leave you alone. They're going to avoid you. But when they have a cub, they're a little more likely to not want you around. But now later on the same trip, because there's grizzlies in the Tetons, of course. But my uncle and I were sitting in a canoe and fishing, and I look over and I'm like, man, that's a big ass fucking bear. And my uncle looks at it and he's like, oh, I wonder if it's a grizzly. And I'm like, maybe, And we kind of didn't really necessarily, the wind was kind of pushing us that way, but we weren't trying to go over there. But we got a little bit closer. It is a big fucking grizzly. This thing was huge.
Fuck.
And we're 50 feet away from the shore at this point. And I was like, I think that we need to relocate because the bear was in the water and you could still damn near see the whole fucking thing.
Oh, hell no.
And I'm the motherfucker is big.
No.
And so we obviously went somewhere else. But by that point in time, it knew we were there, and it followed us to part of the other side. And so luckily we were camping on I wouldn't call it an island, but you had to cross a relatively deep river to get to the side that we were camping on. And there was a river on both sides of our campsite. And so we went back towards there thinking that it would leave us alone. And it never came into our camp, but it hung out around that lake literally the whole time we were staying there.
Oh, hell no. That push bro shit back, sorry.
It's national. Well, with it being a national park, you kind of
Hey, bro.
Can't really haze them too
life,
much.
bro.
Plus, it was cool to see. But yeah,
that's fun. That's great. Y'all some good guys too for just wrestling baby bear.
You could have took that bear and made it a boat chick.
Hey man, I'm just saying, bro.
Could have been the next artillery carrying bear.
No.
No.
But let's move on to our topic.
Yeah.
Topic for the week. So I went kind of a direction I feel like haven't really touched on.
Okay.
But I went with, what was the hardest part of initial entry training for you? The early mornings, the constantly getting yelled at, or the lack of communication that you had with the outside world, or was it the physical fitness? Whatever it was, let us know. So I'm gonna hear your guys' opinions on this first. Before we get into the comments.
Mine was being PG. That's pretty much it.
Being PG?
Yeah. That shit was really fun, and it was kind of like semi-permanent. So it was like first 4 weeks I was PG, and then like anytime I wasn't actual PG, I was still getting PG type of tasks and shit like that.
You were just good at your job, is what you're saying.
Yeah. Really, I just think these motherfuckers like me. I don't know if it was a great performance. It wasn't a bad performance, but motherfuckers just really like me. So yeah, I was getting dick. I do a lot of shit. Stressful.
Tracks.
Yeah. About it though.
For me, I was 17, so it was the first time away from family, like period, end of sentence. And I tried to call home, like when we first got there, like, cause the way it worked, at least for me, showing my age a little bit, is
I heard somebody say they had to use a payphone at Basic.
I had to use a payphone at Basic.
Old as fuck, brother.
We got a little card that you had to get, and that had minutes on it, and like even had the number of minutes written on the card. It would be like 500 minutes. And then we just had 3 payphones on the side of a wall, and we would just rotate. You get a 15-minute call, and you just rotate it down the line. Each platoon had a different day that you got to make calls home. And you weren't guaranteed the call. Like I got one like maybe every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But after a while, like that got okay. Like I didn't really. But that first phone call home that I got, because like the first one, of course when you get there, they're like, hey, you can call home, tell them I'm here, I love you, and I'll see you in fucking 6 months, because I was set. And so that's what I did. I called my mom. She answered. She said, hello. And I was like, hey, Mom, can't talk. I love you. I'll see you in 6 months. She was like, okay. And then she ended up on the phone. And then they made me take my battery out and put it in one bag and put the phone in another bag. And they went to 2 separate buildings. Yeah. So that was like,
damn, that's old as fuck.
Yeah. Right. And then I got, they let us get one actual phone call, like right before I shipped my unit from reception. They were like, all right, go make a call. I tried to call my brother, he didn't answer. Tried to call my mom, she didn't answer. Tried to call my dad, he didn't answer. Tried to call my granddad, he didn't answer. Tried to call my grandma, she didn't answer. I tried to call fucking everybody. Everybody that I knew the number to, I tried to call. Damn. Nobody answered. And I was so fucking upset. Damn. I was like, I just needed someone to talk to in that moment, and I had no one. And
I've had those moments. It was not in training though.
Yeah, that was. I mean, it was a stressful time. And then like I finally got a call like later, and like I'm talking about, I called when my mom finally answered the phone. Whenever I did talk to her, I cried. I was like, "Well, you didn't answer for me." After that, I was good. The rest of the fucking time, I needed someone in that moment, and I didn't have it, and I needed it. But so, after that, cool.
The thing for Basic with me though, and I've never done this shit for real, but people position it to me as like summer camp. So like I really didn't take Basic like really serious. Basic or AIT. Like it just was like, yeah, bro, you just gonna do some summer camp shit. Again, I had never been on summer camp type of outings, but it was like, yeah, you're just chilling for a little bit. You come back, cool.
I mean,
go get some bitches. And I'm not saying, that's for don't get no bitches. I was just talking just there. But and I'm not saying that to like, discount anybody else's experience. But I don't know. I just didn't. I was like, hey man, we having fun, bro. This shit, we just out here getting some money, becoming soldiers. And I really wanted OCPs bad. I don't know if I mentioned that before. I really wanted OCPs like a bitch. So I was like, hey bro, I got these bitches now. Hey,
Once
you just got to keep them.
once I got into the rhythm of, I just need to make it a breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
I just got to make it a
for
lunch.
sure.
I just got to make it to dinner. As much as like we joke about me always needing to eat or whatever, that's really what I live meal to meal.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
I know
that's how your day is out that bitch. Yeah.
I know that after 12 we got this to do, and then it'll be dinner time. I know after dinner time we got this to do, and then it'll be whatever, like the hygiene and personal time. And I know we got personal time until lights out, and I know after lights out, when I wake up, I'm gonna go run, or I'm gonna do some push-ups and sit-ups and maybe some pull-ups, and then I'm gonna go eat breakfast, and then I'm gonna do whatever bullshit they want me to do, and then I'm gonna go eat lunch. And that's how I live my life, man.
Yeah, you live your life from meal to meal, and then just beat your meat at basic if you could.
Yeah.
Just keep you regular, man.
You got to have your moments.
Focus on food and coming. Keys to life.
Okay.
What about you, Tim?
Wise words. I mean, the hardest thing for me at training was just like I got that phone call when I got there, and then I didn't get another phone call until 2 weeks before graduation.
Damn. See, we didn't get cooked like that, but I think we only got 3 phone calls the whole time.
Because the only time that they let other people call is if you failed a fitness test. They'd let you call home.
Damn.
To tell your parents that you fucked up.
That's funny as
Yeah,
fuck.
or drill sergeant. Dude, like, the mind games. The mind games were great.
Hey, go tell them you fucking suck, bitch.
Yeah, that's literally what it was. Like, when we were 2 weeks out, like, families are scheduling to come see their kid graduate and stuff like that. And so the drill sergeants literally, like, had a line of all the people that failed, like, that second to last fitness test. And they were like, you're going to call home and you're going to tell your family that you may not graduate because you're fucking lazy and you're a failure and you can't do push-ups and you can't run. And, like, and they did.
Damn.
They called and told their families that. I was like, not going to be me.
Not me, brother.
Dude, my dad would just, in my life.
I was so worried about PT because my first RSP drill that I had, I failed the PT test that they gave us that. Which, I mean, to be fair, like, it was hot as fuck. I think my first one was in, like, April.
To be fair, I seen some crazy shit this weekend, so you're good.
Yeah, that's fair.
You're good.
It definitely wasn't as bad as some of them. Like,
fuck no.
Of course,
this wasn't that bad.
this was back when I had to run a 15:54 2 mile.
Yeah, my first one was like a 17 or some shit like that. Yeah, it was close, but not there.
Yeah, I think I ran and that's like, keep in mind, the most physically demanding thing I had was band up to this point. So,
no, don't do that. Well, I shouldn't do that. I laughed too quick. But that's fucked up.
But I just already knew it was coming. It's like I'm just waiting for him to say it.
Man, them parades though, that shit is a little physically demanding.
Wrong, but it doesn't. It's not like expanding my lungs and making me being able to run. Like, I passed the push-ups and sit-ups. This is just the run. Yeah. Because I'd never ran 2 miles before in my life.
Yeah, but see, historically, that's how it was for most people. Like, before you come in, you would pass everything but a run.
Yeah, and I probably ran like 18 minutes puking my guts out. And they talked shit to me about puking my guts out. They were like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm like, I'm trying. They were like, not hard enough. And I was like, yeah, you're right, not hard enough. And so I was...
this weekend, 14 minutes, that'd be mad.
Oh, yeah, there's always one. There's always fucking one. But, yeah, when I got to basic, I was just so expectant to just fail the fuck out of, like, every PT test because of that RSP PT test. And then, like, I get there and I never failed a PT test. Like, I passed all of them. Yeah. And I was like, wow, what was I doing wrong? But I don't know. I think
you do an acid conditioning.
Yeah, I was gonna say honestly, like, because I don't know. Like, I feel like when I was in Utah at RSP, like, I was like barely passing the run with like 15:22 or some shit like that. And then I get to basic training, the first fitness test that we took in like week 3 or something, like the full one. Yeah, I ran like a 13:30. Damn. And I was like, what? Where did this come from? Like, why couldn't I fucking do this before? Damn. You know, and I didn't feel like I was in better shape or anything like that. I felt like I was actually fatter than I was because I was wrestling beforehand. But maybe I was unhealthy before. I don't know.
Yeah, no. So I will say that. Yeah, that was stressful, that first one, just because, like, again, I had only failed before then. So yeah, that was stressful. So, but you know, you kind of keep that. I feel like everybody kind of keep that nervousness before a PT test. Y'all do?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'll always be nervous before that bitch, no matter what. Even if I know I can pass.
Oh,
Like,
dude, the one that we took last week, I told you this.
Yeah.
Dude, I had like the freaking nervous shits before we got there.
Yeah.
Dude,
I was
it
actually
was
pretty.
bad, dude.
I don't know. I've gotten to the point where like the last two, I just kind of.
I don't know if
chill.
I ever get to that business as usual. I don't know if I ever get there.
I was just chill. I don't know. Of course, now the last one, not this most recent one, but the last one back in like March, because of how much me and you fucking ran, I went in that
October?
bitch like,
Yeah.
I ain't even fucking, or yeah, October, my bad.
Oh, I
Whatever.
wasn't worried about us passing anything.
Yeah, I was
we were
like,
gonna
man,
crush that thing.
I was like, man, I'm gonna fucking blow this bitch out of the water. Like, I ain't even stressing it. And so I just went there and I just went for a little jog, you know? And this last one, I was a little more concerned just because of how I felt after the sprint drag carry.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then they wanted me to immediately follow. They were like, no fucking break. Plank.
Yeah, bro, that's what it felt like the last one we did, bro. That's why I sold on that fucking plank, bro. It was like a 130 something. I sold on that bitch
the
bad.
fuck out of that. Like, everyone's like, oh man, I thought you were going to stay down and do a
Nah.
max. You always max. I was like, you wanted me to literally finish the sprint drag carry and no break,
Plank.
like maybe like a 20-second break, start fucking planking with everybody. I'm not going to be able to
Fuck
plank for
no.
3 minutes and 40 seconds after that. I'm hurting. I was in genuine pain.
I felt that shit all in my quads, bro.
Yeah.
Like, as soon as they said 120 or something, because I swear whoever was by us started, like, doing it by the second damn near. I said, hey, bro, this pressure with my fucking quads, hey, bro. As soon as we got over 130,
I can't remember who it was. I think
it
it was Murphy. Was like, I want you to call it out every 15 seconds. And in my brain, I'm like, please don't do that.
Don't do that, bro.
Please don't do that.
fucking
Like,
tell me when a minute's passed.
yeah, let me know, like, a minute and then 30 seconds. And then 30 seconds. And then 30 seconds. Like, but I don't want to know every 15 seconds. I'm going to get in my head. Like,
I got all in my shit, bro. And the fucking quads is like, hey, bitch, you don't got it. Fuck that.
But anyway.
Yeah, I feel that in every fiber of my being. Anyways, yeah. So now, what's some of the comments we got then?
Yeah, first, well, some of them are just kind of funny, but first comment. Getting that Dear John letter in week 4.
Damn.
And we had a couple of responses. So, first response was, writing you that letter was very hard for me.
That's pretty good. I like that. Oh man.
And then the next one said, we had a guy who joined to impress his girlfriend's dad. He got his Dear John letter around week 4, and he signed up for 6 years.
Oh, fuck, brother. Hey, man, they was talking about that shit the other day. Like, whenever we was leaving, it was like, hey, look, bro, just go ahead and cut that shit down, bro. Because you finna get cooked. And I was like, damn. There's some of y'all that just don't know. There's a dude that was in there was like, he got engaged.
Oh, brother.
I was like, oh, fuck, brother. Hopefully it work out, but, you know, statistically speaking.
Our point of contact at USC Sumter, we went over there today, and she was like, damn, did you and Johnson break up? Like, what's going on? Like, she's like, I always, like, anytime one of y'all would be there, the other one would be there. And she's like, I see him by himself, and then you show up and you ain't here. She's like, did y'all break up? Like, what's going on?
No, bro.
And she was sitting there talking about, you know what? Hunsaker's the only one that I can rely on. She's like, y'all two ain't shit. Like, he ain't answering, leaves me on red. I don't text back for a week.
Damn.
Like, I was like, damn, you kind of right. Like,
yeah, I definitely did leave her ass on that.
Which reminds me, like, I know I'm saying this on the pod, so now you're committed to it. She's expecting us to both be there on Thursday for the Memorial Day thing.
Oh my god! I just saw a fucking text message from
12.
fucking USC champion bot or some dumb ass shit. It was like, hey, you coming out? And I was like, oh shit, I actually wouldn't mind doing that, but I didn't want to commit to it.
Yeah, she's expecting us both to be there in OCP's.
What's the time?
12.
Hey, it's free food though. Free food.
It is free food. It's pretty good. Yeah, you didn't come with me last year, did you?
I don't think so, because KP talked at it. You'd remember.
Yeah, you remember.
Yeah, I didn't go.
KP's speech was top notch.
Like, man, I just don't know if I can make that. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna try.
She's expecting it. So.
I wouldn't mind going.
Go ahead and let her know. It's fine.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind. If I really don't got shit Thursday, I'll definitely be there.
She did speak highly of how you're doing in your classes, though.
Yeah. I'm swagging except for one. I got a C in that
And then she was
That
talking
one
cat shit about how I'm not taking classes. Every time I come out,
Oh
she's
yeah,
like,
she was
"What?"
on your ass last time. I forgot to tell you.
She was like, "What are you even doing out here? It's not like you're taking classes." I was like, "That's true."
She called you a cuck last time.
A cup.
Are we keeping all of this in the pod?
Oh yeah, we're here now.
We just done derailed it.
Yes, this is all
No,
we
we gotta
about.
talk about me being a cuck. Hold on, what?
No, man, we can't do that on the pod, damn it.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
We can just roll into the next comment. It's all good. All right. So next up, we had the lack of sleep. Bed was 2200. Wake up was 0430, with fire guard watch in between. Saturdays we'd get to sleep till 0530 and Sundays until 06. They also started letting us get to bed at 2100 and then 2000 in the later phases.
Okay,
I mean,
so that makes me think that I wouldn't say lack of sleep, but how fucking tired I was in the beginning. Like, I was tired as shit, y'all boy. Like,
oh, your body's not used to the constant.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I was tired as fuck out that bitch, bro.
Yeah, I agree.
And I swear we got enough sleep, well, on average. But like, shit, bro.
So, to touch on, he had another little thing he added in here. There were 3 Saturday nights that I got to sleep from 2000 to 0600 without any fire guard shifts, and those 10 hours of sleep were better than any drug I've ever had or any sex I've ever had.
Oh, no, I don't know about the sex now, but drug, I could easily see that. Yeah, that's get some good sleep now, especially like towards blue phase and shit. The late white, oh my goodness. But that shit feel good, my boy. But I don't know, that shit was a blur for a lot of it too. Like that, you just lay down and then lights are back on.
Oh, dude, those were the worst. Those were the worst.
I used to feel like, minimal refreshment though. Like you refreshed, but it didn't feel like shit happened.
That shit felt like a robot rebooting. What are you talking about?
Facts.
Like I turned off and then just immediately turned back on. I'm like, what happened?
No dreams, Nathan. Like you didn't even get to like perceive the sleep. That shit just, hey, bro, wake your ass up.
I mean, now I'm just perpetually tired, even if I get 8 hours of sleep. So I don't know. Back then, I was like feeling good off of 4. I was like, fuck yeah, let's roll.
No. Next comment said, being around a bunch of 17, 18-year-old idiots when I was 30.
Yeah.
I can see that being a pain in the ass. Yeah. But
I can also see that
I warn everybody of that shit before they get basically.
Yeah. If you're older and you fucking try to just do some shit.
Man, I didn't like it at 18, so if you old, you definitely not gonna like that shit, bro.
Tracks.
Unless you just got young spirit or something, I don't know.
Okay, we had a response. To this. Dude said, I was 28. I'm fine with getting yelled at. I don't mind endless smoke sessions. The food was excellent and the experience is memorable. I can survive on little sleep. Even my drills were decent people, in all honesty. It was those darn kids 24/7 for months. Kids who never learned to shut up for 5 minutes, didn't know how to do basic things like laundry or cleaning, literally anything. Don't get me wrong, some at least took the initiative to try to learn, but the vast majority were very nearly killed me with their idiocy.
Yeah, real shit.
Tell me how you really feel.
Yeah.
Damn, right? Ugh.
Man, I had like a fucking phobia about people just like, and this is gonna sound crazy because I'm a loud fucking guy, but people being loud as fuck and just not shutting the fuck up. Like, the times where everybody should be quiet and shit, that shit used to irritate the fuck out of me for like 2 years after basic training.
Oh yeah, even now, like if I hear like a loud noise, I'm like, you could just really shut the fuck up, and that'd be great, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why it was killing me this weekend, because like these motherfuckers were eating chow, and I'm talking about that shit was just like a damn.
Like that hum of loud people talking.
Yes, bro. And I was like, yo, y'all, shut the fuck up, bro. That's why I don't eat around them. I can't do it. I can't. I'm cool on it, bro.
Just tell them shut the fuck up.
Nah, bro. I can't. Nah, I can't do it, bro. I can't do it.
Just do it.
Gotta get away.
Gotta be that guy.
Gotta get away.
Just tell them, hey, mouths are for eating during chow time, not speaking.
Hey, it'd be nice.
Just fucking do it. Don't be a bitch. Be a bitch.
That's not being a bitch.
Don't be a bitch. Just fucking lay the law down.
All right.
And film it so I can see you yelling at people.
Next,
might turn me on a little bit.
Next comment. Removal from your comfort zone in a room full of people you know nothing about. For me, the early morning physical training, keeping everything neat and clean, following directions, and working as a unit was no problem. I'm a conformist. I'm conformist by nature.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, I could see the removal from comfort zone and being in a room full of people that you don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I was
Being,
a shy kid.
you know.
Hell, I was still shy after basic. Like it took fucking damn near recruiting for me to come out of my shell.
Damn.
So,
Damn. Hunter in the show.
yeah, I know, right? Now you couldn't believe it now, huh?
I mean,
Fucking
you
ghost in the
say
shell.
that,
Is
but
what you're trying
like
to say?
Yeah.
some of the shit you said you did on deployment, and I just don't see it. But deployment was probably different.
Yeah, I mean, and that was still around people that
Was more comfortable with.
well, yeah, that I've been. Once you've been with somebody and you see this motherfucker every day
Oh,
for,
sipping with somebody.
oh, yeah, been around somebody. Is that better?
Yeah, yeah.
And you've been around them and see them every single day for freaking 9 months.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna get comfortable one
Yeah.
way or another.
Yeah. I hope so.
Might kiss them. I don't know. Time will tell.
Gay chicken, baby.
I never lose. Never lose.
Next comment we had was growing facial hair quickly. I'm gonna fix this because the English is horrible. Growing facial hair too quickly and also really dark. I could never satisfy an all day clean shave look, and they hated me for it.
Yeah. Not me. I had baby face like a motherfucker. My shit still grows very slow.
Yeah.
Brother, if I
I did
shaved
too.
in the morning at 4 o'clock in the morning, they were yelling at me at 4 o'clock in the afternoon because my face was too dark.
Yeah. No.
Damn.
Never had
At
it.
17?
Never
Yeah.
had it.
Damn. No, not me. Only recently did it start to like really show. Yeah. All right.
Well, to be fair, I shaved when I was 18. I mean, not that that's that drastically of a difference. It was literally like 3 days after my 18th birthday.
Okay. Next comment. The dudes that could jerk off from day one and then just leaving the bathroom door open doing it.
What the fuck?
That's crazy. You had people that did that?
Yo.
Let me finish.
All right,
let me
yeah, go
finish.
ahead. What the fuck?
I need more context.
The one dude that refuses to put clothes on if the drill sergeant isn't around. I still have vivid memory of one of my drills walking in and telling this dude to go to reverse parade rest because he didn't want to see his dick.
Yeah.
All right, last one is funny. But what the fuck kind of cycle was y'all in, bro? Like, freaky ass cycle. What's going on?
I mean, we got to the point where we were leaving the stall door. So the way it was the
Yeah.
fucking, where the sinks were at. That those mirrors were perfectly. They're straight across from the stalls
Mhm.
where everybody
Yeah.
brushes their teeth and stuff. And the way those mirrors were, they were at that perfect level where if you were sitting on the toilet and looking in the mirror, the only thing you could see was somebody's head.
Mhm.
Yeah, like neck up.
Yeah.
And so we would just leave the fucking doors open and just have conversations, looking at each other through the mirror while we're all taking a shit. Like that was
So-
that was probably like month 4. Took 4 months to get to that point. But yeah,
And that makes sense for y'all since y'all was so.
yeah.
Day one beating though with stall open, boy, you different.
Yeah,
You're a
that's
freaky little raccoon.
yeah. Like
You're a freaky frog.
Yeah, I was
I
gonna
don't
say.
Well, none of us had ever reached that point. Like if you were in the shower and your hands were on your dick in any way, even if you were just cleaning it, you weren't making eye contact with anybody, and you were like facing the wall.
That's
Like
like
them's the only rules.
that's like very sharp, bro. Like
Yeah.
I can't blame a soul for being uncomfortable in that shit and being like, "Hey, bro, we got," because what the fuck, bro? Day one,
Day one.
not even like a couple weeks in, and see, we was beaten, pause, because it wasn't a collective, it wasn't a group, but there were several
Individually
people
beaten.
individually beating their dicks in basic, but like there was still a bit of etiquette for when you jacking your dick, bro. You don't just go beat your door open, bro.
So the next part of this, he says, after being in a while, I understood every platoon had at least one of these dudes. Last thing I learned after a while is being able to jerk in jerk it in adverse conditions and environments was a hallmark of a good infantryman.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
that tracks.
I'ma
he's
say
infantry.
soldier.
Yeah,
That
he was
makes a lot
infantry.
more sense.
I'ma
Yes,
say
this makes a
soldier,
lot more
yeah.
sense after that
Everything
comment.
makes a
Hey
lot more
man,
sense.
you gotta know how to. I'm telling you, y'all, you gotta be able to stay regular in irregular conditions.
Yeah,
Gotta be able to do it.
that tracks.
So the first response, it says jerking off at 120-degree porta potty is
Yes.
is a military rite of passage.
Yes, that's the
Yeah.
skill,
I
brother.
feel like we've gotten this comment before,
Yeah.
but yes.
You know, they're all moist and shit because of the sweat.
And you're just like sweating more.
You gotta get it out, man.
Next response to that comment was the reverse parade rest thing is killing me. DS handled that way better than I would have. I'd still be trying to scrub that image out of my brain. And yeah, it's wild how those dudes are somehow in every single unit.
Yep.
Never thought of it as a combat skill though. Guess they're just training for the real deal.
There's always a naked guy. We got naked guys, I feel like.
Yeah, I lost a bet and had to street.
Oh my god, that is funny as fuck.
I got a story that's similar to the naked guy thing from Promoted Well that we'll read later.
Okay.
Could be good. Sorry. Next comment. Endurance. You expect to get yelled at. You expect physical training, but sometime during training you will hit a mental wall where it seems impossible to summon up the wherewithal to make it X more days. Expect it, plan for it, and tell yourself, I just gotta make it till chow.
Yeah. See? Right in the middle.
That might have been what happened. Is I hit this fucking wall and I was like, "Fuck!" I was like, "But I know dinner's gonna be fire today."
Fire. Some
And I know when breakfast comes around, I can eat waffles and I can eat eggs and I can eat bacon.
Yep.
And that's how I live my life.
And they had you good portions. And again, motherfuckers be trying to talk crazy about the defects they get to for basic at least. But boy, our shit is fire.
Hell yeah, I loved, man. Leonardwood's
That
defect
shit
was
was
alright.
fire.
Fort Jackson had good food too.
Huzzah.
The response to this said, the mental wall is real. I remember staring at my boots one morning, trying to convince myself I had the energy to tie them. Breaking it down into small chunks like that is the only way through.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Facts.
Also, just, your drill sergeant start yelling and you're like, fuck, I don't want to get yelled at. Let me just do this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, that's wild. What else we got?
Dealing with other privates and lack of sleep. We got that a couple times. This person said, I was so worried I'd fail my run that kept me up. I was good at running for a long time, but slow as fuck.
Some random thing I want to bring up, just about running. Sorry, this is me stimming. So apparently Diddy, at least in 2003, was a great runner.
Yeah, that tracks. I think I've heard that before.
If you want to know why, this motherfucker did the New York Marathon, which is 26 miles.
Yeah.
Can you guess what his time was?
2 hours and 48 minutes?
No, it wasn't that good. Fuck, that's crazy. The fuck? It was like 4 hours, 14 minutes, some shit.
I was gonna say, I think Gordon Ramsay ran his in like 3 hours and some change.
Motherfucker had a 9-minute mile pace for 26 miles.
It's pretty.
That is actually really good.
It's pretty fucking good.
So, if you was running from Diddy, if you can't run that fast, you might get oiled up and get that ass taken. I just wanted to put that out there.
That's
5
wild.
nights at Diddy's, it might be a little harder than you think. That shit was crazy. I found this out and I fact checked it. This shit is very true.
Wow.
2003 Diddy was a different monster, man. That shit is crazy. 9-minute mile for 26 fucking miles, bro.
That's disgusting, man.
Okay. And he was injured at the time, guys. Had a bad knee.
So you're telling me he probably could have ran like a 7 or 8 minute.
Yeah.
Huh.
He did this shit handicapped. So imagine if you had adrenaline on there because he want them buns.
But you said that was 2003?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it's been fucking
Yeah,
23
now,
years.
but
Yeah.
shit, man,
Motherfucker probably run like 11, 12-minute mile now.
hey, hey, man, judging off what I saw this weekend, that's still enough. That's still
Yeah.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
That's still enough.
Man, I know some kids that can't even run a fucking 30-minute 2 mile. What are you talking about?
Facts. We had some of those, yes.
Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
In real life. Yeah. But my stem is over. We can
All right. Next comment. Getting in trouble for other people's bullshit. That's the thing that almost broke me.
You gotta be more of a team player, baby. I get
I
it,
mean,
but
I
you
will
gotta be more of a
say,
team player.
there are so many times where I'm like, all we have to do is not be fucking dumb, and we can make it through this.
Mm-hmm.
And then there'll be that one guy in the back that raises his hand and says something, and then we're all doing push-ups. And it's fuck me, man. Like, why?
Man, my biggest irritation that I noticed, similar to that, was like the people who would try to play buddy or like try to get in the good graces of like drill sergeants and shit. And it's like, bro, I get that, but like, yo, most of those times and instances we would just get fucked for you doing it. So like, why are we continuing that? You get what I'm saying? Like, why are you up here like not talking to them at parade, right? Saying shit like bro, shit like it's like, bro, what are we doing, bro? Like you've done this shit 5 times. It's never changed.
We had a dude that because the drill sergeants wanted to reach that point where they could be real with us without having to yell at us. Like the drill sergeants even said that, like, privates, we don't like nobody just likes to sit here and yell at people all day every day. We want to be able to just teach you. Like that's the goal. We're here together way too fucking long for us to not just be able to teach you. And so there were a couple of times where we got really cool with the drill sergeants, but as long as you're like, hey, yes, drill sergeant, no, drill sergeant, you still being respectful, like they would be cool and real with you. But we had this one dude that as soon as the drill sergeants got cool with us, he lost all, like he would drop his hands, lose all military bearing.
Yeah, like what are we...
Yeah, man, that's what's, and then they'd smoke the shit out of him. Like it got to the point where they would smoke the shit out of all of us, and then they just started smoking the shit out of him towards the end because they were like, look, man, you are the only person that can't figure this the fuck out. Just show respect. And we can be cool. We can be cool all day. Just show fucking respect.
Just come on, bro. The simple shit, bro. Fucking irritating.
Yeah.
Yep. Next comment. The butcher's going after my wisdom teeth.
Oh, brother. We had that conversation today.
I know. That's why I thought it was funny. Yeah, those army dentists. I don't know.
Get that out.
Man, that's the most painful thing I've ever experienced.
Damn. Every army did it.
Dude, well, what got me from your story is the fucking sergeant being like, yeah, we're just going to wait for everybody else to be done.
Yeah, no,
and then I'll take you to go get your pain medication.
Yeah, like it got to the point where I think one of the other guys got done, and I was like, I can't wait. Like, you have to take me again. I will literally die. I'm pretty sure that I'm going to go into shock from the amount of pain I'm in. Because the shit wore off. The anesthesia or whatever wore off. Or not, Novocaine. The Novocaine.
Yeah, the freaking numbing.
Yeah, and like fucking, all I heard was ringing in my ears. Like people were speaking to me, and I was in so much pain that it was just ringing.
I'm not good with shit like that. I tweak out.
And like I'm just sitting there like staring. Like all I can do is focus on breathing and hoping I don't fucking die.
Yeah,
that's what it felt like. And then this dude took me. I got my Percocets, and I popped like 2 of them bitches off the rip.
I'd have been horrible. Yeah, I'd have been horrible. Bro. I was horrible in that situation. Shout out to you, honey.
I'm talking about I was so high after that I went and ate a cheeseburger as soon as we got back.
That's the shit that would have got me too, though.
They were like, yeah, you're supposed to be on a liquid diet the first day. I ate a fucking cheeseburger. I was so fucking high, I didn't care.
Fuck that, bro. Hell no. Especially because when you got to wait on that shit, man, it's like, it's going to take a while for whatever I take to kick the fuck in. I don't know how perks work.
Yeah. It took probably about 30 minutes.
That's the shit that makes it worse.
Like, I took them shits and I was like, please work. And then I got, like, the pain started going away and I started getting that, like, high feeling. And I was like, yeah. This was worth all the pain.
Well, we started leaning. Damn.
Told my lieutenant that he was a fucking prick. They were like, he's high. Don't worry about it, sir. I'm like, I can just say shit now. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, fuck you too.
Sweet. Well, let's jump into promote or demote.
Demote.
We demoted that. We just in a demoting mood today.
We'll see. The first one is gonna set the baseline. I know where we at.
Okay, first one. In 2003, I was in a bunker in Iraq, an old Iraqi division I used to be stationed at this base and kept all of their demo in this old bunker. Being a combat engineer, I have some experience with demo and landmines. So I picked up an anti-personnel mine that had the fuse removed, and I waited by the entrance for my friend to approach. When he got in sight, I yelled out, "Heads up!" and chucked the landmine at him. I'll tell you, I saw the exact moment his asshole puckered up.
Hey, I don't know, demote, bro. We can't be playing these type of games, bro.
Well, just because you a combat engineer, you can say, "Oh, I have some experience with it." Motherfucker, that's explosives.
Like, hell no,
We
bro.
don't fucking play with explosives. And
Fuck
if you
that.
have some experience as a combat engineer, you know we don't fucking play with explosives.
Fuck no. Yeah, demote his ass.
Yeah,
So,
demote his ass.
I agree. Yeah, you don't want to fuck with that. You don't. All right. Next. I was stationed in Korea. I had just gotten
Demote.
my own room for the first time in over a year. So I pushed the beds together,
Hell yeah.
bought some satin sheets and a mink blanket to be comfy in. With my newfound freedom, I took a shower and walked out of the shower naked after toweling off. Now, it was the odd time of the year when it wasn't hot enough to have the AC unit on in the barracks. So you just needed to open a window. So I lived on the back side of the barracks on the second floor, and I had my window wide open. My bed was pushed up against the wall. With that, my window was on, and I decided I wanted to see what the satin sheets and the mink blanket would feel like on my skin. So I get a running start and jump on my bed. Well, the mink blanket doesn't have the best friction force on satin sheets. And I slid straight out my second floor window and landed on the soft grass below.
what the fuck?
Now the military intelligence barracks bus stop was right in viewing area of my landing area. So all they see is a naked dude flop out the window, land flat on his ass in the soft grass / mud mix, get up and run up the fire escape back to his room. Fun times.
Yo, what
Demote,
the
because you're
fuck?
fucking dumb.
Yes.
Also, you're in Korea, and the rules are the fastest way to get E5 is to get E6 and then go to Korea. So,
Yeah,
demote.
this is true.
Demote just for going to Korea, and then double demote. So if you were an E7 motherfucker, you're an E5 now. Congratulations.
You're a 5, you're a 3.
Yeah,
Let's
motherfucker.
get you back down to what the fuck?
If you was a E2 or an E1, I'm sorry, you're going back to MEPS. You got to re-enlist.
Yo, going back to meth. Crazy. Hey, we separate that ass.
What else you got?
Well, those were the only two that we actually had comment, but I've got a couple other ones. I just gotta. I'm gonna read through it first before I determine if it's worth it.
That's funny as fuck. It's actually a great story. I love everything about it.
That shit is fun.
Okay, this one's pretty good. Go ahead.
I wanted like I'm saying demote, but honestly, the fact that he didn't get in any kind of trouble and made it back, I kind of want to like just give him a promotion just for that. Like,
I mean, he apparently ran up the fire escape back to his window, so he didn't have to like run through a building or go up an elevator or fly the stairs. He just went up the fire escape.
The ingenuity is, I give that. I might would give him a.
My heart would have dropped so bad.
Oh
No,
brother,
dude,
like,
can you imagine
the
like
amount of, besides the fact that you're following the whole story, like
Bruh.
I would panic just from that. Like I'd be like,
Yes.
oh my god, that's straight ground below me. Like what the
Yes.
fuck?
Yes. And
'Cause
then I'm naked.
And then I'm naked.
Like, part of me would have been like, damn, you can't even die right. Once I got, like, damn, bro.
Like,
You
how am
can't
I
even
gonna-
just die, bro.
If I like land and break something, how am I gonna explain this? Like
Like, what the
What if I
fuck?
just fucking like land straight, all pressure on my arm, and it just hits the right spot and fucking.
That would have
snaps?
probably been my luck, too. Like, one of the things I need to get away, i.e. a leg, it fucking breaks. Like, once I get down there, bro. So now you got broke dick, Broke leg.
Broke dick
Dick
and
out.
broke leg.
Just out, bro. Out exposed. You got to make it back. Like, what in the fuck, bro?
All right, I'm not sure if this one's like super good for promoter to demote, but it's a funny story.
Let's do it.
All right, a few weeks into boot camp, everyone is woken up in the morning to have a stand in line. One recruit has a boner, and one of the drill instructors comes up to the recruit and doesn't yell at him. The DI then crouches so he is eye level with the recruit's dick and proceeds to scream at the privates.
Oh.
A few other DIs then join in on the fun until the man has fully lost his erection and the business proceeds as usual.
No, I feel like that's sharp.
Oh, yeah, this is in the 1980s.
Oh,
Yeah. This is way before Sharp existed. I've never heard of this happening until just now, and
I don't know.
I feel like this story sounds familiar for some reason.
I don't know. Now, it was similar to that one where the dude dick kept flopping out.
No, maybe that's what it is.
I
don't know about this one. I don't know. Because I think it's funny as fuck. I do want to say I do think it's funny, but...
I mean, but I wouldn't... That's why I said I'm not sure if it qualifies on like promoter to It's just funny.
It is funny.
And we can't say promote because, you know... we kind of can't say... Wow, okay.
I mean...
Free my dog dick.
I know. I'm just sitting here thinking, like, dude had to just have been so embarrassed.
Yeah.
That it just went away.
I had that,
just
though.
got harder? What if that's...
I know, that's what I was wondering, too. Because, like, you can totally get that, like, anxiety boner.
Like,
that's a real thing.
Honestly, truly, if I was in that situation, my dick probably wouldn't have went down, bro. The more I got to think about it, it gets worse. I'm not going to lie, it gets worse. So I don't know. In that situation, though, maybe. But I did start running into that issue later on in the cycle. Because it's like first 2 or 3 weeks, my dick was soft.
Yeah.
But, boy, like later in the cycle, it'd be mornings like, oh, shit, bro, you got to get it together.
Yeah, like, I need
you got to get out of this bed.
Yeah. Like, we literally got to go do PT. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah. Oh. Shit, I don't know, man. No comment. That's what we do for that one. That's our official take. No comment.
Good call.
Respectable.
Well, I'm just gonna say that's all we got for promoter demote because we have a whole lot of comments and stuff.
Okay, well, since that's all we got for promoter demote, let's jump into our news round. Ba-ba-ba-ba. All right, so this one is a lot. This one is a lot of a lighter one. This one is about the Space Force. It also includes air, but they just revamped religious accommodations to align with Pentagon guidance.
Oh, okay.
Department of the Air Force updated its religious accommodation request process in an effort to align with the Pentagon's recent policy change to those exemptions and grooming standards for religious reasons. She got church critical balance. I'm trying to get to the part where they say what exactly changed, but so going into that, airmen and guardians have to describe their religious belief and explain how it conflicts with military duties or standards alongside supporting evidence, like personal testimony or statements from religious leaders. The statement reads, they will give guidance on the religious nature of the belief, and unit commanders are the ones required to comment on their request sincerity and operational impact through a written assessment. Yikes. This includes specific evaluations of the members' current and anticipated work environments, upcoming deployments, and expected use of personal protective equipment such as helmets and respirators. Okay, so they didn't get into specifics on this one, but airmen and guardians need to have their previously approved religious accommodations for facial hair reevaluated with regard to the DoD guidance or risk having their accommodation removed. For facial hair accommodations, the decision authority now falls under the offices of Air Force Deputy Chief of Staff for Manpower, Personnel, and Services Space Force, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, so if y'all got some religious accommodations under the Department of the Air, yikes, brothers. More to follow on that because some changes are coming.
Mm-hmm.
Something I thought was interesting about this because I saw a post recently about a Native soldier. They were given some type of exception to policy for
Mhm.
like wearing their hair,
Yeah, their
and wearing a
hair long
feather
and the
for
feather.
photos and stuff like that. So I thought that was neat.
Yeah, I saw
Um,
that too.
looks like air is going the opposite direction, but but again, that was an ETP, so that's probably again just like a one case type of Another little thing just to pick up on our last one with the Coast Guard. So now medals are going to be issued for the fittest troops.
Oh,
I
nice.
saw this.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
dropping medals on that ass. This one we don't got to go too deep in, but yeah, y'all getting medals now.
I mean, we
For the
got
fittest
that
troops.
the PT badge, or we used to. That's
Well, we
something
Mhm.
used to. Yeah, I don't know if they do that anymore.
where if you had like a 290 out of 300,
Hmm.
Mhm.
you get the PT badge.
Yeah, something I guess that we can go into a little bit though is for this one for males age 17 or 19, getting a maximum score of 100 in each event requires 67 push-ups, a
Hmm.
3-minute 24-second plank, and an 8-minute 15-second mile run, or 5 minutes 30 seconds per mile. So yeah, that's neat. Y'all getting some shit.
That is actually pretty quick.
Mhm.
Yeah, what was the plank again? 3.
3:24.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's a lot of push up. Is that more than? No, our max was like freaking fuck, like 70, some bullshit. I don't know, some crazy ass number we used to have to do.
Yeah.
For our when it was the 300 PT.
Yeah. So I'm waiting on another one to get situated again. But so some interesting things that I think we could throw into the news round. So now there's a Sharp app, guys.
A Sharp app,
Yes.
so you can report
hmm
via an app now.
I don't know if it actually entails report. That's why I didn't necessarily want to include this one in news round. I need more information on this one.
Mm.
We'll probably do a next episode, get like a good rundown of it. But it's called We Care USAREC. Published by Tradoc Mobile. And the one thing that it at least said was it provides a lot of resources and stuff based off, unit assignment stuff like that. So you don't have to ask the questions as much or risk reporting improperly. You know what I'm saying?
That's fair.
So it's like a one-stop shop at least for resources. So
Okay.
thought that was neat.
Yeah, yeah. So you can get the help you need without having to go through your chain of command, because chain of command is going to ask a lot of questions most of the time. So yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's good. It probably will lead to more people actually
hmm
reporting and getting the help they need. I respect that. Yeah.
And it gets you quicker. Like it kind of avoids that middleman shit. It gets you
Yeah.
to who you need to talk to, for your options and stuff quicker.
Mhm.
So yeah, I think that's good. I think that's neat. Um, last one for this one in the news round. I think this one was cool. Marines ride-hailing app aims to reduce DUI cases among service members.
Hmm.
Right? So, a Marine Staff Sergeant has developed a mobile app offering free rides to fellow service members, aiming to reduce drunken driving and the disciplinary actions that can follow. Yeah,
I
this is
mean,
called,
Uber exists. Like, I get you got
yes,
to pay for it, but damn, bro.
100%, but initiative, yeah. So, pushing Smelly, weird. Maintainer with the Marine Fighter Attack Squadron 251st at Marine Corps Air Station Cherry Point, blah, blah, blah. Launched the GY6 Lift app October 8th after years of considering how to address the problem. Smelly of Kingston, Jamaica said the idea took shape during his 2015 to 20 assignment at MCAS, Iwakuni, Japan, where he saw service members face career consequences for driving under influence. So again, now I want to say I think this is cool, a great idea and initiative, but all right, y'all, we kind of just got to be more fucking responsible.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what
I
I'm saying?
mean,
Like,
now you're giving up your free time for free.
yep,
I get you're trying to help people, but people are going to abuse that. They're going to be like, oh, I know I can just fucking call old dude and I know I'll get a ride. So now
hmm
they're going to go get fucking blitzed. And now you got to go take care of basically a bunch of drunk fucking adults.
adults, yeah,
Yeah. Respectable. I like what you're trying to do, but there's a better way to do it.
yeah. But so something I'm guessing, like maybe like a silver lining to it that might give this like sort of an up. He continued to say, after seeing all those things, um, he thought it was a dumb reason for people to be, losing their career. Let's just say
Yeah.
it like that, umbrella. But he said now because of the whole like implementing it, the idea was there's no excuse. You can always call somebody. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
But you
maybe,
could do that before.
hmm
Okay. Fair,
but
fair, fair.
regardless of
Maybe
your
I'm reading it
situation
different.
and stuff, The way it's supposed to work, it connects service members with volunteer drivers for free rides, operating in a format similar to commercial ride hailing services, but limited to military users.
Okay.
Both riders and drivers must verify their affiliation using a DoD identification number, while spouses can participate using their partner's credentials. It's available for both Apple and Android devices. The name of the app is GY6 Lyft. It's now in use in Arizona, California, Florida, and North Carolina, and it's provided rides to dozens of passengers so far.
That's good.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah. No Marine wants to get in trouble. Drunken driver remains a persistent issue among service members, particularly overseas. Heard about that in Korea. So,
I
instant
mean,
demo.
if it keeps soldiers from getting into trouble, that's cool. And if people really, really don't mind doing it, I guess that's fine. It's just, I don't know. Maybe I'm a dick for saying, like, at some point you just got to take responsibility for your own actions.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you should have pre-planned. I know I'm going to be getting drunk.
Mm-hmm.
I know I'm not going to be able to drive.
Yeah.
I know my DD is going to probably end up drinking.
Yeah.
Let me have a backup plan.
Yeah.
And have an Uber.
Yeah. Like, and it's just getting more. I'm like, man, just like you're saying, but it's just getting more aware. Like, hey, bro, it's only your career on the line. When you go do some dumb shit, it's only your career. Maybe treat it like it's your career on the line.
Yeah. But I mean, I do respect that. I guess there's a large number of people that are willing to do it, and I respect trying to look out for your battle buddies.
Yeah,
I respect that part of it. But
yeah, that's why I say it's good initiative for sure. It's good.
But at the same time, if somebody I know, like if either you guys were out drinking and you called me, I'd fucking come. Mm-hmm. Even if it was 2:00 in the morning, I'm gonna bitch at you. Yeah. But I'm gonna come get your ass.
But yeah, so that's all we got on News Round. Sharp app, ride hailing app, Uber for service members. Let's call it that.
Yeah. The free Uber for service members.
You get a medal now for fitness, and
the Coast Guard. Yeah, I guess.
Department of the Air is pushing back on those religious accommodations. Yep.
I have something to talk to you about that offline about our mutually known individual.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool. That was funny. Anyways, as always, we appreciate you guys. Is there anything else you wanted to share, Tim?
Closing remarks?
I think that's it. Yeah.
I like it. As always, we appreciate you guys. Hope you continue to enjoy our episodes. Give us a like, comment, follow, subscribe. A hand job.
Yeah. As long as you consent,
Yeah. We always appreciate those, especially the hand jobs. I mean, well, you guys are married. I appreciate the hand jobs a lot.
Hey, I'm single on the male side, so.
Fair enough. Anyway, as always, you can find us on Spotify, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Apple Music.
All them shits.
TikTok. Am I missing any? I don't know. Probably.
If you can search, you can find.
Yeah. Pretty much on anywhere that you can get a podcast, we're there.
Yeah. Go ahead and glass that one out and check us out. Give us a look. And if you got anything you want us to share, please let us know. We'd be happy to share the information. You got something interesting you saw in the news and you think it'd be a great story or want to hear us talk about it, share it with the rest of the world. Like that's what we're here about. As always, stay stuck with us.